May the Lord give this council the wisdom, discernment and courage to serve the community. Grant also that we may act compassionately and with integrity in the best interest of this shire. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. I would like to show respect and acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of the land and elders past, present and future on which this meeting takes place. This meeting is being recorded and those in attendance should refrain from making any defamatory statements. There is to be no recording of this meeting without prior authorisation of council. Thank you. Okay, welcome councillors. And of course, if you want to speak, please use your mics again, just for the audio. Apologies.
Mr Acting Mayor, we have an apology from Councillor Burns.
Got a mover. Councillor Brown, second. Councillor Campbell, all in favour? Against? Carried. Disclosure of interest? No reports. As our councillors, we move over to page 1G06.1, the election of mayor. The recommendation there. Move Councillor Campbell.
With the, Mr Mayor, with a slight change to the point 3 to delete preferential ballot and open voting and leave ordinary ballot.
Thank you, Councillor Campbell. Got a seconder for that? Move Councillor Fisher. Question, comment, discussion on that? All in favour? No, against? Carried. Okay.
You'll vacate the chair.
I will vacate the chair, Mr. Williams.
I'll just go through some procedures for the councillors' benefit and those viewing online. Schedule 7 of the regulation provides that the General Manager is the returning officer. A councillor may be nominated without notice. A nomination for the office of Mayor is to be made in writing by 2 or more councillors, one of whom may be the nominee, and is not valid unless the nominee has indicated consent to the nomination in writing. Forms for this purpose were forwarded to councillors. I have some spare forms. I've received the following nomination for the office of Mayor for the ensuing term. The nomination is for Councillor Collison and the nominees are Councillor Campbell and Councillor Fisher, and I can confirm that Councillor Collison has confirmed his nomination in writing. Okay. Yep. Councillors, I now call for further nominations for the office of Mayor. This is the second call for further nominations. This is the third and last call for further nominations. I now declare nominations for the office of Mayor closed. There being only one nomination, I declare that Councillor Collison, duly elected, unopposed to the office of Mayor of Upper Hunter Shire Council until the biannual mayoral election in September 2020. So this September, there will have to be a further election for Mayor, which is part of the Local Government Act. So Councillor Collison will be appointed from tonight through to the council meeting in September this year. So with that, there is now a vacancy in the position of Deputy Mayor. I'll just go through the procedures again. A councillor may be nominated without notice. The nomination for the office of Deputy Mayor is to be in writing by 2 or more councillors, one of whom may be the nominee, and is not valid unless the nominee has indicated consent to the nomination in writing. Forms for this purpose were forwarded to councillors. I have a spare form, so if anybody knows a spare form. No. I announce that I have one nomination, that is for Councillor Fisher. The nominees are Councillor Brown and Councillor Campbell. I can confirm that Councillor Fisher has consented to his nomination in writing. Councillors, I call for further nominations for the office of Mayor, Deputy Mayor. This is the second call for further nominations. This is the third and last call for further nominations. I now declare the nominations for the office of Deputy Mayor closed. There being only one nomination, I declare that Councillor Fisher, duly elected unopposed to the office of Deputy Mayor of Upper Hunter Shire Council until the biennial Deputy Mayor elections in September 2020. I'll now hand the meeting back over to the Mayor, Councillor Collison.
Thank you, Mr. General Manager, and thank you, councillors, for your support. More than my best I cannot give, less than my best I will not give. I congratulate my Deputy Kiwa. I'm sure we'll work very closely together and continue on to September for the best well-being of the whole of the Upper Hunter Shire. I'd like to also just thank my family and my supportive friends over the time, and without family and supportive friends, you couldn't get through this. To my fellow councillors, I'm certainly looking forward to working with you as close as I possibly can with a friendship and in the right manner for the best and well-being of the whole of the Upper Hunter Shire. And we will treat everyone with respect, and I will also hopefully be treated with respect as well. I'm sure we're going to be a good team. Let's work together and make this the best Shire that we can possibly have. Thank you all for your support. Okay, we'll move over to page 5G06.2. Move Councillor Watts, second Councillor Campbell. Any questions, comment or discussion?
Yes, I'd like to comment on it, thank you.
Councillor Watts.
Unfortunate that we have had to have our term extended. I would have been quite happy to move out in September, and I was looking forward to retirement. However, being voted in, I will continue to do my best until the next election. And I certainly support this because I don't think that any community or shire should have to pay the cost of a by-election because someone has left early. That's unfortunate, and so very supportive of this recommendation.
Thank you, Councillor Watts. Any more comment? Councillor Abbott.
Yes, thank you. I support this motion as well, and I have three questions. One, why did Councillor Bedggood resign? Two, what were the circumstances? And three, is there anything we ought to know? Thank you. I
don't think this is the right spot for that question, Councillor Abbott, but the General Manager will take that on notice, and we'll certainly get something back to you. I mean, it's a very personal thing. I don't know myself, and he's got a personal reason, so I can't comment. Sorry.
Could I just say that the community is asking, and I've been wrong.
Councillor Abbott, that's fine. The community can answer. There's only one person that can tell us that reason, and that's the retired Mayor, Wayne Bedggood. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave that to him. When he's feeling as if he would like to make a media release, that'll be completely up to him. Councillor Campbell.
Will the General Manager get back to me then through you, Mr. Mayor, on this?
Well, unless the Wayne Bedggood sends the General Manager a media release, I wouldn't think, Mr. GM, that's in your...
So you've got my three questions. They have been recorded, haven't they? Thank you.
Councillor Campbell.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Now, and also congratulations. Look, I agree with the fact that it's not going to impede the running of our council, and to have a by-election, which is very costly, especially as it's only 12 months, really 12 months before the general election. I think we're doing the right thing, and I agree entirely that we should leave it as without having a by-election.
Thank you, Councillor Campbell. I think we're all in agreement. We can continue on, I'm sure, if we work closely together. Any more comments or questions or comments or discussion on that? Those all in favour? Aye. Against? Carried. Thank you, councillors. Very quick. And as I said, I'm going to be working very closely with you. Thank you.